Good Thursday morning, everyone. Thought I'd do a weather briefing video style this morning. We have a lot to get to, and I don't have a ton of time, so the video is a little bit faster than putting together a blog. So let's get right to it. It's a pretty cloudy morning this morning. Now, with an easterly wind like this a lot of the day, that's kind of what we call a downsloping wind. Of course, there are pretty large mountains and hills over here in Pennsylvania and New York, and as the wind descends off those mountains, it tends to dry out. The clouds tend to get scoured out. So I expect it to brighten up some midday and into the afternoon for today. Our old front, is pretty easy to pick out on the infrared satellite here right along the East Coast. I'm going to take off some of this information, make it a little less busy for you. So there's the clouds, some rain off the East Coast as well. Temperature-wise this morning, we have chilly air. It's in the upper 40s to around 50, a pretty typical October 1st morning, really. Our average lows are around 47 at this time of the year, so this is nothing to write home about. Look how chilly it is in the upper Midwest, where a frost and a freeze is ongoing. It's in the 20s in parts of the UP of Michigan, northern Wisconsin, up into Canada. Look at that, 22, 23 degrees in some spots. So fall is starting to win more and more battles. Well, speaking of battles, we certainly have a forecast battle going on with regards to this guy down here. It's Joaquin, a Category 3 hurricane around the Bahamas, producing a lot of problems down there. And while Joaquin has never been a big threat to us in terms of damaging winds or flooding rains or anything like that, Joaquin does have implications for our forecast as we go out into Sunday and early next week. So we'll get to that in just a second, but let's focus on the next few days. First things first, I'm going to show you let's go to the GFS model here. The GFS did kind of a GFS thing last night. It started to lean more in the direction of the European model as far as the track of Joaquin. So we'll see if that pans out. But no matter what Joaquin does, Saturday's still going to be a lousy day. Now, for high school football tomorrow night, there could be a sprinkle, but that's about it. Just a chilly, uneventful night, it looks like, for high school football on Friday night. Saturday, going to be a wet day, especially in the morning. I think these showers are most numerous in the morning hours Saturday. This is Saturday afternoon and evening. Showers will be coming from east to west, kind of an unusual direction. It's going to be breezy. It may not get out of the 40s on Saturday. It's going to be a really raw, damp, chilly, blustery day on Saturday. Now, with regards to Joaquin, here's the official National Hurricane Center track with Joaquin. Don't focus just on the center of the cone. Keep an eye on the possibilities on the edge. It's still possible it comes in like this, which is what we've been leaning towards for the past few days. It's also possible it does this and goes out to sea. So both options are on the table. What does it mean for our forecast? If Joaquin stays out to sea, like the models are starting to trend back in that direction now, Sunday will turn out to be a decent day. Sunday's map here on the GFS shows Joaquin still out to sea. We have some dry air around. There's probably some sun. It may get into the upper 60s on Sunday. If Joaquin does what the models have been trying to show before last night's trends, and the Canadian model still showing this, look at the Canadian model making a landfall in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. If this scenario were to play out, then showers would pivot back in from the east on Sunday and probably stick around right into at least Monday, if not Tuesday. But again, the models are starting to trend in the other idea that it's going to stay out to sea, and that would mean better weather for us Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday as well. So we're going to see what the trends are for the rest of the day today as far as the models. But right now, if you have outdoor plans Sunday, things are starting to look a little better. If you have outdoor plans Saturday, no change there. Still looks like a lousy day. Well, more updates, of course, throughout the day. I'll cut some videos and keep you in the loop as far as the latest trends as I get to work this afternoon. I'll be on 21 News as usual at 6 and 11 this evening, and Candace is in for Jess this morning. She's got your cut-ins on the Today Show all morning, and she'll have an update at noon, the newly expanded one-hour edition of WFMJ, the Midday Report, coming up at noon. Have a great Thursday.